Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the tangle Hatooringkle from CZT Mina Hsiao. And I hope I pronounced your last name right, Mina. I know I've looked it up before, like pronunciations. Yeah, forget about the name of the tangle. If you were thinking that, I heard you in advance. You will have to look at the for more inspiration link in the description section for the explanation on the name of the tangle. But more importantly, to take a look at Mina's gorgeous samples and her step out. All right, this one has, let's see, when was this? This is on Tangle Patterns. Oh, from 2019. So I've seen this one. If you've never been to tanglepatterns.com, you have to go. You have to subscribe. Well, you don't have to. I highly recommend do that. And then while you're at it, right underneath there, where you subscribe to Tangle Patterns, go to Zentangle, subscribe there. Sometime later, if you want to go to my website, which the link is in the description, subscribe there. Because I do like to I put out a daily tangle, and I've been putting it out on my blog for the last few months, and so you'll just get loads. And I take mine from a number of different sources, but Tangle Patterns is a really, really great resource, so I highly recommend it. But yeah, so you'll find the explanation on the tangle name there. And yeah, so I've been seeing this one. So here's where I got down that rabbit hole. So there's a banner that goes across the top, and a lot of times I just sit, I look at it, and it flips here and there. It changes. And I just, I'm like, well, I'm just going to watch it change and find, and now I'm like, okay, I have to find ones that I haven't done. And, and something that's inspiring. And this one keeps popping up, and I have not. I'm like, okay, all right, I have got to do this one. And it's really, really cute. And it's not as hard as it looks. All right, so starts off with, I'm going to come right from the bottom here. Curve line, and you know what, the curve line can be however you want. It doesn't have to just be like this. It can be however you end up drawing it. And then we're going to sort of aura it. We're going to start with a auraing it down here, but we're going to have them merge together towards the end, or at whatever point you see fit, like that. Then, and wherever you want to place these here, I'm gonna let's go right here. It's kind of like a fescue. So a curved line, and then we kind of fill in that little ball. Although I suppose you don't have to do that if you don't want to. It's got, like I said, it's like a fescue. All right, and one on both sides. Then it's just a bunch of curved lines. This one, let's see. I'm going to try to take it more from this side and add a little bit more of a curve. So I'm going to start up here, and it's kind of like an aura at the same time, so we're kind of auraing that shape, but starting off here with attaching it however you best want to think about it. Now the trick here is and it's like, that curve only lasts for so long, at least in my hand it does. So the trick with this one is finding a way to get gradually smaller and smaller as you go up the tip. But then at the same time, this is going to have to just be our motto. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. But this one's going good. Okay, well, all right, there we go. It was going good. It was going steady. And it's like, oh, I need to get smaller, don't I? Like that. And so this is another one of the many that just try not to worry as you're going. This is me talking to me, really. Because then in the end, it's like, oh, look at how nice that looks. Who did that? It couldn't have been me. And then then we're going to do the same thing on the flip side. And I think that, all of this maybe, well, not maybe, I'm sure that some of it was just, okay, I'm intimidated by the looks of it. And I always have to remind myself, don't do that. Don't judge a tangle by the, by what you see. Because sometimes they are a lot easier than they look. And, or they look harder than they are to do. It's just, either way, it means the same thing. But that's so fun when you have them where they're so impressive looking, and you're like, gosh, if you really only knew, just how easy that is to do. And it's funny because at the end result, we're looking at the entire picture, and that's all we're looking at. And so, I think I might just leave that as it is, and just do one. I was thinking, well, you know what I could, well, I don't know. It's like, well, I didn't leave much room for doing anything else. So we'll leave it this way for now. And so one way to shade it would be you could go on either side, and a lot of it depends on how much room you have. You could fill in that whole stem, your initial stroke there, with graphite, and then just spread it out a little bit into the outside portion. I'm just going to do this because I think it looks neat to do, and I have some room. We can do it on the very outside tip too. So I'm not drawing it out too much, just a little bit. So it's more of a back and forth type of motion. I did put graphite on that side. It was not looking like I did. See, and look at how neat just that. It just looks really cool. Did I need to change that? No, I didn't. Let's go over here. And I'm just going to use what's left on the tortillon. And, oh yeah, and just getting some of these bottom ones. Because up here, then, it doesn't matter when it gets towards the top because then it's kind of all graphite. And I want to have it inside the little curve line, not on the outside. And now let me just, there we go. I like to have it be a little softer, and even like right here, I don't like that. This is me personally. I don't like that harsh line, so I would work to soften it up so it's, oh yeah, so it's more of a gradient. Oh, that's just magic. I just love the shading. And I don't know what's prompting me to do this, but I'm going to do it. Yeah, I like that. I think somebody did this when we did the mythograph tangle. And you could even, I'm going to do more than one, because that just kind of looks contrived. There, I like that better. But you can decorate it however you want to. And that's why I share the For More Inspiration link and call it that, so that way you can see, to get some other ideas on how you could have fun with this tangle. But really, really neat. I'm glad I tried it. I'm just impressed by it. All right. If you enjoyed this, and I hope you did, would love to have you click like, and while you're at it, click to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Especially if you enjoy this and you think others might enjoy it, when you do that and leave comments and things like that, it tells the algorithm, hey, other people might like this too. So it helps with all of that aspect. So I appreciate any and all of those activities. In the description section, I already mentioned links to step outs. I always do my own version, so you will find that there as well. And then below the step out links are ways to connect with me. So if you really liked it and you want to join me for online classes. In fact, at the day of this recording, well, let's see. Excuse me. I'm posting this tonight, my time. So it's Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday, which means it's Tangle Time Day. And that is a free sessions. I do it twice a day, that I do every Thursday, unless I have something, weird in my schedule. I do my best to not schedule anything on Thursdays at those times, so that way we can have our Tangle time. But they're free. We take a tangle or two, just depending on the tangle, and explore it. We also do, and I think tomorrow is going to be a special day, because if you have followed, and we did one not too long ago, a couple of them, we'll have a world premiere of a tangle created by our community. So I'm thinking that that's what's going to happen on tomorrow. So we'll have to see for sure. I try to keep it as much of a secret as possible, because that adds in the fun. Nobody knows what we're going to do, even my mother, who is my co-host. So it's a surprise, and it's a hoot. So come join us if you wish, and and if you don't wish, or if the time doesn't work out, I do try to post the replays. There are some that I have listed on my channel. If you click on my name or on my picture, that should take you to the channel's homepage, and there you'll find the playlists, or you could just search for class replays. But we have a lot of fun. So I'd love to have you join us. And if you happen to be on Facebook and want to connect there, you can follow me. I'll have to have a link to my page, as well as to our private Tangle Addicts Facebook group. So if you want to hang out with a bunch of crazy and wonderful Tangle Addicts, we'd love to have you. So join us there. And do know there are some membership questions to join. So if you wish to, answer those, and that should get you in the door. All right. I think that's it. So with that, thanks so much for watching. Have fun with this. And I wish you happy tangling.